Rimuru by Gajeel0828 Frey. They awake to a cough. Rimuru was unsure of who the three in front of him were. He recognized two of them being the ones who attacked the town a while ago. Milim jumps up quickly. Carrion, what are you doing? I told you not to interfere. I know Milim, but I have come for my subordinate. Huh? Rimuru, realizing who this is, stands up and confronts him. Ah, I see, so you're the one who sent them. Yes, I sent them. But not to force you under me, I assure you. Those were never my intentions. I will punish him later. If he's still alive. I see. Don't worry, he's alive. I appreciate that. If you ever need anything, I'll gladly assist. In that case, how about an alliance with me? An alliance. Yay, we can both benefit from this if you really think about it. Alright, I accept. The treaty between them was formed. They talked about many things like trading and other things. Carrion insisted they hammer out the details later cause Milim was looking a little irritated from being excluded from the conversation. They make it to Tempest where Benimaru has Phobio on a bench. Phobio jumps up and runs to Carrion kneeling. I'm sorry, Lord Carr. Before he can apologize, Carrion slams his face into the ground. I'm not the one you should apologize to. Rimuru was stunned. I apologize on his behalf. I'll make sure to punish him properly later. Rimuru laughs nervously. Yay, don't go too hard on him. Well, we will take our leave now. I do apologize, Rimuru. It all good, just make sure you remember that we're allies now. Carrion bows and leaves, dragging Phobio. Rimuru sighs in relief, thinking, I'm glad this is over now. I can focus on spending time with Milim. He turns to see Milim spacing out. He grabs her attention. You okay, Milim? Huh? Oh yay, I'm okay. Rimuru wonders what she could be thinking about. They begin walking back home to get something to eat. Milim thinks to herself, I wonder what Frey's up to. I haven't talked to her in a while. I should visit soon. They make it to the diner for lunch. Milim decides to tell Rimuru that she's gonna go visit Frey for a bit. He's concerned that he messed up somewhere. Wait, Milim, did I do something to hurt you? Huh? No, Frey is a good friend of mine and I just wanted to check up on her. She leans in close, making Rimuru blush. Don't worry, you're all mine, I'll be back. Then kissing him and then takes her leave. Rimuru is left speechless for a while, but Benimaru snaps him out of it, saying they have a meeting he must attend. They then head for the meeting. As Milim flies to Frey's place, she screams out in embarrassment, thinking, why would I say something like that? Her face lights up brighter than ever. When she arrives, she finally calms down. She lands and takes a deep breath, unaware of Frey already standing there. Oh hey Milim, I was about to come look for you. Huh? You were? Yay, I wanted to ask you something important. Yay, what's up, Frey? You know we're friends. I'll help whenever you need me. I need you to help me claim him. Milim was confused. I can't explain just yet, and I know you and Rimuru are together and I don't want to separate y'all. Separate? He would help us, I'm sure. Not that I need help to deal with Clayman. He can't. Clayman will notice if Rimuru helps. He will need to be clueless for this to work. And if you attack him, my life will be in danger. I see, so I can't tell him. How long will it take? I don't know, but I really need your help, as she begins crying. I understand, Frey. Thanks, Milim. She tries a little longer before slowly calming down as Milim embraces her. Don't worry, Milim, while I get everything set up, you can spend all that time with Rimuru. I'll take care of everything else. Okay, Frey, just let me know when to come help. They sit there for a while until Frey stands up and thanks Milim again. Milim smiles and says, until then be careful, Frey. Milim is about to leave when Clayman arrives. Oh hello Milim, it's good to see you. You as well, Clayman. You're quite a rare sight nowadays. What have you been up to? Just messing around like always. Anyway, got to go CYA. She takes off back to Tempest. She's worried about Frey, but she knows she can't act right now. For now, I'll just have faith in Frey and wait. CH12 advances. When Milim makes it back, it's already late and almost everyone has already gone home. She walks through Tempest thinking about Frey. She soon runs into Shion, who was out late like always. Oh, welcome back, Lady Milim. Oh hey Shion. You okay, Milim? You seem out of it tonight. I am fine, just tired. I see. Oh, Rimuru is in the bath right now. He will probably head to bed after that. Oh, I see. I should probably go and get into. Oh, I see. Huh? I see you're taking your relationship to the next stage, Lady Milim. I am quite jealous. Milim's face lights up. Wait, that's not what I meant. It's fine Milim, I got your back. I'll make sure no one interrupts. Wait Shion. Shion chose to ignore Milim and brought her to the bathhouse. When they get there they see Gobta and Gobzo about to head in. Shion walks up to them with a smile. Sorry guys, the bath is off limits right now. When they made eye contact with Shion, they felt the scary aura that came with that smile. They said yes ma'am in a scared tone and ran off. There we go, all clear, she says as she grabs Milim and leads her into the bath. Now it's your turn, she said before running off. Wait Shion. Milim yells. She sighs knowing she's long gone now. When she turns around she notices Rimuru sitting in the bath. Oh hey Milim, welcome back. Yay. There was a long awkward silence as Milim got undressed and hopped in the bath. The silence lasted a while before Rimuru broke it by trying to make small talk. He asked how his trip to see Frey was. She was hesitant to AWNSER, but she didn't want to worry him, so she told him that they hung out for a while and talked about food and stuff. Oh yay, you should invite her here one day. Yay, maybe one day. They continued with small talk until they decided to head in for the night. On the way to the room Milim asked if she could stay with Rimuru again. Of course you don't have to ask Milim. Milim smiles and kisses him. Shall we head to bed now Milim? Yay, she said with a smile. As they head in Shion calls Milim over. When Milim makes it to Shion she pulls out a very seductive underwear and said, "This will get him in the mood." Milim blushed and before she could say anything Rimuru came back out and asked if she was coming. She quickly pushed Shion out of sight and said, "Be right there," hoping he didn't see Shion. She tells Shion to go and heads to the room. Go get him. Shion cheers. Milim picks up the pace and runs to the room extremely embarrassed. Rimuru notices her face is red and put his hand on her head. Are you feeling okay? Yay, I am fine, let's get to bed. As she jumps under the covers thinking about how embarrassing it would be to have Rimuru see her in the underwear that Shion had. That crazy lady. Milim though as she laid in bed. Milim ended up not getting much sleep because she was thinking about the underwear still. As morning came Milim was the first to wake up. She woke up to find herself snuggled up to Rimuru. Seeing this she decides to stay there a while longer and goes back to sleep. After a while Rimuru wakes up and sees Milim. He smiles and lightly shakes Milim saying it's time to get up. Milim complains and says 5 more minutes. Rimuru smiled okay, just a few more minutes as he embraced her. After a few minutes Rimuru said it's time to get up. Milim still wanting to stay in bed refused. Come on Milim, let's go get some breakfast. Milim was convinced to get up because of the food. They eventually made it to the kitchen where Shuna was making breakfast. After their meal they decided to go for a walk around Tempest. As they walk Benimaru tells Rimuru that a messenger from Eurazania. Hey Milim, mind if I go deal with this? I'll be right back. Oh no, not at all, I got to go talk to Shion about something anyway. Alright Milim, see you later, he says kissing Milim on the forehead. Milim smiles and sets off to find Shion. She finds her at Shuna's place. When she walks in Shion jumps up in excitement. So how'd it go last night? Nothing happened, we just went to sleep. Ah, I see. Don't worry, we will get him next time, Shion said enthusiastically. Milim's face turned red as she asked if she could see the cloths Shion showed her last night. Shion had a shocked face. Really? You mean these? Shuna said as she held up the underwear. Milim's face lit up more and nodded. Okay. But what do you need them for? Trying it on? Shion asked curiously. Milim, a little too embarrassed to speak, nodded. Shion and Shuna got excited and showed her to the dressing room. They handed her the cloths and insisted if she need anything, just also said they will keep everyone out. When they left Milim looked at the underwear for a while with a red face. What would Rimuru think if he saw me in this, she thought. After a few minutes she decided to try it on. Shion and Shuna are talking outside happy that they get to try outfits on a demon lord as great as Milim. They are soon interrupted as Rimuru walks in. Is Milim here? I have to talk to her for a bit. Yes Lord Rimuru, she's in the back. They said happily. As Rimuru makes it to the back Shion and Shuna remembered not to let anyone in. Wait Lord Rimuru. They yelled as he opened the door to see Milim. They locked eyes and their faces were brighter than ever.